Hey guys, Quiv, the Lazy Geek here, and today we're going to do something a bit different. It's been quite cloudy these days, and even though it's been quite nice weather today, tonight it's going to be cloudy again. So I haven't had the opportunity to do astrophotography or astronomy, and I'm getting a bit, I need my hit as usual. So to help with that, I actually have a VR headset. Which is this thing here, the Oculus Quest, which I highly recommend. It's absolutely a transcending experience, VR. Like the first time you use it, it's completely, I was completely blown away, and a lot of people I showed this to were absolutely blown away. And it really feels like you're there, and it is absolutely amazing. That being said, I wanted to be able to do some astronomy in VR without having to have nice weather outside, and for example being able to get my knowledge of the night sky to a better level, because right now I've been too spoiled by plate solving, all these technologies that we have for astrophotography. I have no idea how to find my way across the night sky myself, so being able to learn this kind of stuff. And the Oculus Quest is a standalone VR headset, so I don't need to be connecting it to anything, even though we'll be reviewing some of the pieces of software we have that need to be connected to a computer that's actually running the application. But we'll start with a standalone application that's called Star Chart. And Star Chart is something that's paying, I don't remember the exact price, but I actually bought it with the objective of just looking up at the night sky and pretty much nothing else. I don't care about orreries, I don't care about space travel. I mean, I do, but I don't in this VR game. I want to, or not game, but application, I just want to look up at the stars and relax and enjoy myself. And that's kind of the objective. Of course, if you guys are interested, let me know, by the way, in other applications. Like there's an application where you can float around the ISS. It's absolutely stunning, and if you'd like to see that, I can totally share that. There's other functions in the software I'm going to show, so if you're interested, let me know in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Anyway, going back to this, let's try together Star Chart to see how it looks like. So I'm going to put this on, and we're going to use the controllers to go and watch the stars. And here I am in VR. You can look around. My background is some kind of space station, because of course it is some kind of space station. What else did you expect from me? Also, you've noticed very quickly that I look like a complete dork like that, which is great, because then when I remove the headset, I feel like some kind of super handsome guy. So it's a win-win situation. That being said, I can't stress how amazing just looking around like that is. But anyway, back to what we want to do. We want to open Star Chart, and we can see how Star Chart will look like. And here we are in the app. Doesn't that look pretty cool? Like I'm at a campsite looking at the stars. The sun is setting. Am I in the southern hemisphere? Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, anyway. There are multiple functions. We have the orrery, but again, I'm not going to look at that today. If you guys are interested, let me know again in the comments, and I can totally look at that. There's moments in time to look at, Apollo 11, whatever. And there's an explore mode to go to different stars, different planets, whatever. I haven't really used those modes before. If you want me to try them together with you, let's do this. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the sky view. And the sky view is pretty much what you would expect it to be. So we have the directions. I'm currently facing towards you, and we're going to say it's north. And I can look around, and you can see you have helpful indicators that appear from time to time. M106 is there. If I click on that, this is pretty nifty, honestly. Being able to look at M106 as a picture, and it's not 630 light years away. That's not true. Okay, so some of the information there is not quite accurate, but it gives you some information. RA and deck, that's more than expected. I actually never saw that before. And okay, interesting. So some of the information we know is going to be inaccurate. That galaxy is not that close to us. But this is, I kind of like being able to look at all of the items that we have, and this is 21 Virginis. Okay, very interesting. Okay, a magnitude, distance. Now that I've seen the distance for that galaxy, I don't believe anything, but 261.55, maybe that's correct. We can click on the Somewhere galaxy. And again, it's very nice to see a little picture of that, but again, we see 630 light years. I get the feeling that there's a limit of distance in this program. It cannot go beyond 630 light years, so anything further than that will be set as 630 light years, which is a bit of a shame. Now, this is the sky as it is right now, right? So we have the Milky Way that's kind of going like this, and we have the sun here, and no, not 39 Tauri, our sun that I want, and it's a main sequence yellow star. Who knew? There are 8 orbiting planets, poor Pluto. And okay, so this is pretty neat. And we have the Pleiades, and wow, I like this. This is halfway transparent. It's kind of beautiful to be able to do that. So I kind of like all of the features that are available, but I don't like that I cannot turn off all of the notifications there. And I haven't found a way to actually turn off to change the time, or to turn off those notifications, or to make the stars a bit tighter. So while it is very instructional, it doesn't feel like I'm there. Now, I can try again. I think I've tried this at night before, so it might become a bit more like below, where it's a bit darker rather than this bluish kind of color that I see above. It's nice to be able to see how everything looks like in the southern hemisphere, though. So that's pretty cool to be able to view everything at once. Okay, but is this like, does it feel like I'm under the night sky, whether I look down or up? No, it doesn't. So I could sit down there and look a bit around and relax back. It's kind of nice and it's very educational, but it's not like exactly what I want. I don't feel like I am under the night sky. So very neat. It's like there's tons of good stuff. I really love this feature of being able to click on whatever and see information about it. But to me, it's not what I want. I don't feel like I'm under the night sky. Still, it's really nice, and I think it's absolutely worth it. Is this a double star? I have trouble clicking it. Kappa Draconis. This is pretty cool. Okay, but this is not enough, so let's keep going on our quest, and I'll see you in a moment. Okay, so now we're in a different app, which is called Home Planetarium, Homestar VR. So Homestar is actually a well-known kind of home planetarium where you can actually project images of stars on your ceiling in Japan. It's made by a Japanese company, and you can have it in Japanese or in English. Now you can see that now I have a cable actually connecting me to a gaming computer. That's probably in the area around here. I have no idea that I'm in VR. Okay, and we are in this system, and let's try to get in. So we have a World Sky Time Travel, a VR Celestial Planetarium, and a Starry Sky Selection. Okay, so let's try the Celestial Planetarium. And we can choose our sky. It really is a planetarium, isn't it? I haven't really actually used this. Yeah, we have the choice between Classic Planetarium Mode and Full Celestial Planetarium Mode. I think we want Full Celestial. And, well, let's have a look at the summer sky with the Milky Way. Ha!
In this VR Celestial Tour,
wait, what?
I'll show you the summer constellations. Hot summer days with a cool breeze at night. On these refreshing evenings, it's great to look up at the stars. Let's take a walk out in the starry sky. Let's first visit the Summer Triangle. Do you know where it is?
That's
right.
Wow,
This
thank you.
is the summer triangle. It is a big
This is actually pretty
triangle,
cool.
which includes the 3 stars, Cygnus's Deneb, Lyra's Vega, and Aquila's Altair. Let's start our
This
summer
actually-
tour with this great triangle of the Milky Way. First up
This is actually
Cygnus. The myths
Because it
tell us
feels
that this
like
is Zeus.
it feels
transformed
like when I
into
was
a white swan.
in very dark zones,
transformed
and you will
himself
look
into a
at the
swan
Milky Way.
So
It's
that
not
he
a
could
photo,
seduce
it's
a
actual
beautiful woman, whispering
animal.
words of
It's
love to her.
perfect.
Deneb is the
And then we
brightest
get
star
the
in the constellation,
commentary,
and perhaps
which is pretty cool
it
too.
represents a gem he gave to the woman. Lyra
And we
is
get the
harp
myths and
of
legends.
Orpheus, the most accomplished
Yeah.
musician.
The Ring
He
Nebula
wanted
should be
to
there.
use his music to return his dead wife to this world, and he had to meet Hades, the king of the underworld. But his wish
Okay.
did not
Wow.
come true, and Orpheus died of sorrow. The lyre lost his master and was rescued by Zeus, who placed it in the heavens as a constellation. Vega is the brightest star in the constellation of Lyra, but don't you think it shines very sadly? Aquila
Aww. Oops, what did I do? What did I do? What did I
is the
do?
form of Zeus as he flies through the sky
This is
as a
actually
great
pretty cool.
eagle.
Wait,
Zeus
I will
flies
definitely
above
watch
the
this
ground
in
in this form
entirety
to
later on
watch
because
over
I
the
love
world.
this. I love this.
The
This
myth
is great.
says that it was
Wow.
in this eagle
Okay,
form
let me go back and back, and we're gonna go. Okay. I wonder what the classic planetarium mode would be. Let's do a quick comparison there. This is really neat.
in this VR celestial
Oh,
tour.
right. So you
I'll
actually
show you
see
the summer
the
constellations.
seats around you.
Hot summer days with a cool
This
breeze
is really
at
cool.
night.
I
On these
really like
refreshing
this.
evenings,
Wow.
it's great
Okay.
to look up at the
Let's try
sky.
the other modes. And if you guys want to listen more to watch with me, let me know. This is really cool. Let's go back, and now starry sky selection. Let's try that. Oh, okay, I see. Well, I've always wanted to go to Easter Island, so. Wow. Okay, this is insane. I am loving this. I don't know why it keeps popping the menu, but I see the Pleiades there. I see Orion. It doesn't look exactly like it would if you're standing on a night sky, but under a night sky, but that is pretty neat. And the little music there, and it's all accelerated. I can see the stars rising. Yes, the stars are moving. We're seeing time flow by. At the same time, the Pleiades are gone. Orion is almost setting. The Milky Way is amazingly, crazily beautiful. I'm loving this. And we can change the speed. So let's see, speed setting. Oh, we could go faster. And display settings. Oh, nice. We can have the constellation lines, names, pictures. Oh, nice. Planet names. This is what I wanted. I haven't really tried it before, and now I can see where it's south. Wow. Back. And we can turn off the sound too. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay, this is amazing. I'm loving this. Okay, well, let's try the other modes on this Homestar VR. Where am I? Oh, I'm still facing you guys. Good. And we can do the world sky time travel. Rotate the Earth with a trackpad. With the trackpad? Okay. Please specify the point with a trigger. You can also specify a point without red points. Okay. So I was in Tokyo. We can go somewhere else. Well, let's see. I know let's go to Los Angeles. Okay, well, this is really neat. Is that the sky as it is now? How is this working? Where's the sun if it's... Wait, no, it's night in Los Angeles right now. Okay, fair enough. And again, I can change the date. Oh, this is great. I can... Oh, this is so neat, and we can set the time progression as well. Wow. Oh, wow. I'm loving this. Okay, so this is a real planetarium. Oh my word, this is amazing. And we can go back and we could choose another place. On Earth we can go to New Zealand, why not? Actually, that will be something I will want to see. Or maybe not New Zealand, so let's go to Sydney. Doesn't want to anymore. Maybe it wants me to go to Tokyo? Oh, okay. Well, it really wanted me to go to Tokyo. Interesting. Okay, well, I think we've seen enough of this app. The moon is there. Oh my word, this is so cool. And I can turn off those annotations. I can keep them on to learn the night sky. This is so great. Wow. Okay. Let's get out. There's one more application and that I want to show you guys, and it's not what you were going to expect. So see you in a moment. Okay, and this is probably something where you were not expecting. We are in Google Earth VR. And Google Earth VR, I cannot stress how amazing it is, because I feel like I can touch all of this. It's absolutely amazing. You can spend hours and hours and hours in this app, and it's free, which is completely crazy. But one of the things that's great is you can go anywhere on Earth and you can change time by dragging and dropping here. So we can get close to sunset and things get absolutely magical around you, but you can also go towards the night. And there is more of a photographic kind of Milky Way than we saw in Homestar VR. And I really like that. This is not something you would see with the naked eye, but it is really well done. And what really impressed me is that this Milky Way is really well built. Like, it gets a bit dim when the sun is almost there, and it feels so real. And then you can be with in any place that you like. And you know, I can fly up and look at it from above. I can even like leave the Earth like that, and I can be in Earth. Now, what I did is very disorienting for first-timers of VR, but this is amazing. I love that, just to be able to look up at the stars as well in a more photographic manner than Homestar VR. I hadn't really tested Homestar VR before, and I find it amazing. But with this, I can really go easily on any place on Earth. And where shall we go? Where shall we go? Well, we could go to Madagascar. I want to go to New Zealand. Where are you guys? Australia, I know. There. Oh, New Zealand is under the clouds? Whatever, let's go to Australia. I don't care. So we can choose where we go. And Port Macquarie. Never been there. And let's have a look. And now we are in the southern hemisphere. And as we would expect, we will see southern hemisphere skies with, oh my word, I've never seen those in real life. I really, really want to go to New Zealand to view them in real life. The Magellanic Clouds. Oh, I so want to take them in picture as well. But this is great, and I can change the time of day. And you can see that Google Earth is actually, faithful to reality in terms of the placement of this Milky Way image. And it's just an image. It's basically just a sphere on top of me, as the ancients thought that the night sky was, with the exceptions of the wandering planets. But it is so spectacular because it reacts to light, and you can drag it around. You can look up at the stars, make everything darker, and feel like, you are actually in the middle of nowhere watching all of this. And I find it absolutely amazing. And I love to do that. And Google Earth is free, but of course you actually need a computer to make this run very well. Oh my word, the galactic core. Oh my word. I want to go to the Southern Hemisphere. It is so beautiful. So I love Google Earth for that as well. You can spend hours in here. It is absolutely amazing, and it is really a blast. And look at this. I can travel towards the sunrise like that. It does not make any sense. It's just too beautiful. Oh wow. Just wow. Wow. Anyway, here it is. The sun is almost rising because I'm traveling towards it. I don't even know where I am, but you can see this. It really makes me feel small, and everything is so beautiful. So that's Google Earth. So we saw star chart, which has the advantage of being, standalone in this headset. I don't need a computer. We saw Homestar VR, which is amazing. It's almost like a naked eye kind of experience to look up at the stars, and it has those tours as well that I really will want to actually follow up on. And then we have Google Earth VR, which obviously is not meant to look up at the stars, but gosh, it does a good job at it. And so that's pretty much it. Oh, I was looking this way. I didn't realize that that's the crazy thing about VR. And oh, wow, it feels weird to go back to reality. After seeing the Milky Way like that, I'm back to my Tokyo skies. Plus, it's probably going to get cloudy tonight, so But I know this has been a video that's a bit different than usual. I don't know if you guys liked it. I personally highly recommend VR. The Oculus Quest is an amazing device. If you haven't tried it, find a friend who has it and try it, because it's completely crazy. And Google Earth VR is free, and it blows, it blows everything out of the water. It's amazing. And that's it for today. I think it was a pretty long video. If you're interested, I can look at the ISS Visit application. I can look at some more space-related applications, and I can look at the other features in star charts. Whatever you would like to see. And please let me know down there in the comments while you're going there. Don't forget to like and to subscribe. And, whenever you can, don't forget to look up at the stars, whether it's in real life or in VR. And I'll see you next time.